All right, we're gonna make Christmas crack, graham crackers, brown sugar, butter. Normally do pecans and chocolate. We're doing white chocolate and macadamia nuts. That one's the risky pot.
It's spreading well. Looks like it's getting good coverage.
Yeah, I think the chocolate should be applied as heavily as the graham crackers underneath. Look at that marble topping. So macadamia, white chocolate chip, swirled in with some regular chocolate chip. Just waiting for it to melt a bit. Smear it. A smear campaign.
We'll hide all the Hershey's. We'll make sure that he can't see any letters.
Oh, true. Hopefully when it's all mixed up in the brown sugar, he won't be offended by its sweetness. It's certainly going to be an attractive one. Next year we'll just melt white and chocolate chips together and serve that. This is my chocolate heroin. Looks nice. And it'll cool like that and have a cool design. Pecan one. This is the first time we're trying it and we're already at the party. Oh, it's solid. You might like it.
Okay.
It's very rich.
Is it too sweet?
Oh, yeah, he might say that.
Okay, that's the macadamia nut one.
If you love white macadamia nut cookies, it's basically that. No, they're good. They are. It's just they don't have
the wow factor.
Yeah, the wow factor. You needed something extra.
I don't know if you can get something extra from like a bar.
Well, you could do peanut butter. You could, there's... Sure. Do you have a mac going in there?
Linguiça mac and a non-linguiça mac. We're back to basics here, 2021.
I just tried my dessert for the first time.
Yep.
And they're really good.
Okay.
But if somebody comes out with something real novel, a real surprise, they'll take it from me.
Okay.
If everybody just brings something standard, I might have the edge.
All right. Well, we're going to have to see.
There ain't nothing wrong with my dessert.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I wish it had a little more wow factor personally.
We got the cheese sauce rolling and the pasta cooking. 2-pound block of Velveeta. Right now I've got a half stick of butter in, some milk, and a pound of sharp cheddar. There's one Charisse tin and one non-Charisse tin.
And then what's this pretty little thing?
I was going to try to use it tonight, but I couldn't quite make it work. I didn't need it for anything. It's just like a 2-tiered serving tray.
I see.
So you can put like little things on the bottom and on top.
I'm thinking I should cut it in like a long stick basically and like layer one on top of the other.
I think a square in a square, yeah. So what do we got? Cannoli. Okay.
It's a bundt. A bundt? Bundt. Bonk. Bundt.
That's me. It's a Christmas monster cookie.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. We cheated a little bit by doing 2 versions of the same dessert. As competitors, how do you feel about this? We don't have Aaron to heckle the entire time. Where's Matt's? All right, what's going on in here? Wait, so this is both of yours?
No, this is his. Am I cheating by helping him?
I made a coffee cake with like a light outer topping, blueberry reduction, mainly butter.
Nice.
Butter.
Can't go wrong, Paula Deen all day.
Start off with 6 sticks of butter. But Paula, we haven't even... No, that's everything.
What do you got?
Come on, I'll show you. Come on. Hide it so that John doesn't see it. And I made cookie dough, pound cake, Bailey's buttercream frostings.
You always make it boozy. John has not
always.
indicated that he likes
Yeah, what is... I actually predicted that you might do this. Matt's the type of guy who would be like he'll make John something boozy.
It's a fruitcake. A very boozy fruitcake. It also suffers from some serious dryness.
It's like, he doesn't want that. You're just going to lose.
It was very dry and too boozy for me.
Honestly, this is probably the one that I have my eye on the most.
It's got oatmeal. It's got semi-sweet chocolate chunks, white chocolate chips, holiday M&Ms, and pretzels.
I think he should give like a $3 Amazon gift card for plating.
Is he ready?
He's lost 100 pounds this year. This is pretty stupid of us.
He usually eats like a third of each one and then he's done.
Oh, I like what you've done here. Now you're trying to win by plating all of ours? Formations!
I have bought my tasting milk. We've got first, second, and third prizes. Cash. Money. I don't really like Amazon anymore, so I didn't want to get an Amazon gift card.
Fair enough.
So instead, cash.
That looks like that is one full-ass glass of milk, my friend.
These look amazing. 3 cakes and one cookie, and this looks some kind of fudge or ripple, so...
It starts with a bite. Every year, Alan sits this thing out.
I'm kind of here in spirit. Very nice taste. I think the pastry is delicious. I'm not getting a ton of flavor from the sauce. Yeah, the sauce is very subtle. I do really like the flavor of the pastry, though. I don't know what it is.
Poop soup.
It's very good.
Aaron's not here. I gotta talk like it.
You gotta up the potty humor.
Oh, it's got like a cinnamon cake. This is adorable. I love the cute little present palate clearing milk.
I'm gonna dump this down my face.
Oh, it's boozy. It's a boozy cake.
Could be too boozy. Not too boozy. Almost too boozy.
The cake is good. It's a little dry though.
Deja fucking vu.
It's a good cake. It's very tasty, but it is a little bit dry. Very tasty. I like it a lot.
But a little bit dry. A little too boozy, too. And then dump that down the face.
A cookie with many elements. There's oatmeal, there's M&Ms, all kinds of things. It's like a
Smorgasbord.
a kitchen sink cookie. Raisins? Raisins? Not a fan of raisins.
Matchbox cars. Ice cubes. Aluminum foil.
Good. It's a very tasty cookie. Solid.
I kind of want my buddy to win on his first try here. I won a few. You won one.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a try.
Yeah, I don't need that $3.
Beautifully moist.
But
No, no. I think it's bundt shaped. Speaks to my heart.
There's a hole in this cake.
Cream cheese topping might be.
oh, that sounds good. Any bizarre things in it, like
Keys.
I think there's chocolate chips. Maybe it has cream cheese in it as well, or sour cream. It's very moist. Like more moist than you'd think.
because it takes a lot to get that out of him.
Almost neck and neck so far.
The bottom is very good. I'm trying to still get like an overall impression of it.
Tell us about the journey that you're taking on right now.
It's got a macadamia nut in it. I think it's a macadamia nut. One of my favorites.
Hawaiian?
It's got a really nice layer of caramel in it.
There's a secondary one there that's of a different type.
This is really tough. These are all very good.
We all have to split
right.
the $15 evenly?
Yes.
You got a big decision to make, my friend.
Of these two, if I can finish commenting on this one first, I like this one more.
The one that's probably has macadamia.
It definitely has macadamia nuts. This one is pretty perfect. Now, while I love the presentation on this one is currently behind.
Matthew, get me a gallon of milk.
Yeah. Do you really want more?
Is the gift part plastic?
No, I think it's wax. So while the presentation is lovely on this, I'm not a fan of the booziness of it. And the cake is dry. Compared to these like luxuriantly moist cakes that we have available, and two very solid cookie class, this is going to be out of the running. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit. It's very good, but I'm not sure the flavor is standing up against some of these other ones. The moistness and the texture is wonderful. And I really do like the frosting. And I love the buntness of it, which is bringing it up in a lot of ways.
I love the bundt cake.
You fixed it.
This is really good. It has a very nice bake, which is, you can hear it.
Well,
It's got a nice
I gotta say,
little
I'm impressed by the click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Yes.
This might be the longest he's ever taken to decide what...
It's really tough.
First, he impressed the hell out of himself with this one. Then he goes to the monster cookie. And he's like,
oh,
God
damn.
that's a good monster cookie. Then he goes over to macadamia over there, and he goes, I like macadamia nuts too.
This bundt cake is delicious. But
Bundt?
Bundt.
there are other years in which this would have taken first place. It's so good, but it's going to be pushed down. So this one is comprised of two components. One I really love, and one it probably would have been counted out by now if it was on its own. Should I hold that against it in any way?
Sometimes one component can ruin a dish.
Fair enough.
All right, the judgment is complete. An unprecedented announcement. We have a first place tie.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you have to go get into the envelope with cash?
So
I will. I'm gonna guess this one is Matthew's.
Dry and boozy.
The presentation was excellent. This, I'm guessing, was Valerie?
Yep.
It's excellent, Val. It was against some really high competition.
It is a cannoli cake. There's ricotta in
Oh,
it.
there's ricotta. That's why it's so moist. This is a ricotta cake, right? Ricotta pie with chocolate chips. The chocolate chips go very well with the ricotta. This one, I'm gonna guess it's Frankie's. Or Frankie Nina, the Frankie Nina combo. Because you did ask me what my favorite nut was, and I did tell you, and it was incorporated.
And we actually thought that the macadamia one was a risk, because that's a totally non-standard version of that recipe. If I had just committed to the macadamia nut, what would you have done about it?
committed.
It would have been even harder.
Yeah.
I would have had to, like, reassess it, because, like, this is too sweet for me, that one, but this is, like, perfect.
Had I made that with dark chocolate, the standard one, because the standard one has pecans.
Yeah.
With dark chocolate would have done the trick, right?
I think it might have. I don't know, but it is excellent. This must be Nick's. You heated up a sauce.
Yeah.
That means the cookie must be Lisa's.
Boy, John, you're really. It's almost like you've done this before.
The bake is so good on it.
I'm telling
really
you,
nice.
400 degrees on the first portion.
Don't you think he should have to pick between those two?
I think this is the issue when you have multiple types of dessert.
All right.
I like free bake. I like just do anything your heart desires.
First prize number 1. First prize number 2. Second place.
Cash money?
Cash
in a card. Third place, Valerie, you get a 5.
Yeah.
I got my Christmas wish. My best buddy won.
Monster cookie? That's pretty good.
So I want to show you, this is the first present I made. This was for John. We were checking out Instagram one day, and he saw someone had made this, and he's like, oh, I wonder if I could order one from him. I'm like, John, wait till Christmas. It's all embroidery stuff. It's
Pretty
supposed to be
awesome.
like a farmland. I made this for Nick, because every time I talk to him about my glass making skills, he always sounds really interested. So this is actually an original. So I made the design like this, and as I was drawing out the design, Pocahontas was on in the background. And so after I put it together, I was like, wait a minute. It actually looks better like this, because it's like nature and like mountains and then the moon and the sun, or like the Death Star. With the grinder, you have to grind them down so it all fits together. Make sure there's no jagged edges. You get a line with like a sticky copper foil, because that's what the solder sticks to. You can't do it too fast, because if the glass heats up too much, it cracks. From beginning to completion, this probably took maybe 16, 20 hours.
Oh my god, this is incredible.
He's giving me alkalades. I gotta appreciate
Alkalades.
alkalades.
Oh, it's boozy.
Oh, Zach's gonna try my macadamia crack.
Very sweet. I love macadamia. It's very good. It's a little on the sweet side for me.
I like sweet. The crust pop? That's really good. This is very good. I know what he's saying about the sweet pop, but I like that. The macadamia one's better.
I agree.
The hoops that I had to jump through today to come into last place, everything was fine except for the tempered chocolate. Who called it wax? Who said they poured wax on this?
It's wax.
I was like, Nick, you've got to come to this party. There's a dessert contest. John sits and we all watch him eat. It's amazing.
If you had to pick 3 things to put in your favorite dessert.
A moist cake. One of my absolute favorites.
Well, clearly.
Nina every year. She goes, give him something cold with something with hot cake.
It's true. Contrasting temperatures.
But that's why she's always like, oh, just get him like hot cake with ice cream.
John is a stickler. Ooh, too dry, too sweet.
Too sweet.
He was telling me that when he was like, hey, Mike,
That's too much.
it's too sweet. I'm like, wait a second, it's a pastry.